Ahoy hoy, I'm Planarwalk, a high IQ skeptic, and I'm also the host of Flat Earth News. So the first thing I'd like to do for this is just congratulate Dan on running the London Marathon in under 4 hours. That's pretty impressive. And he was also able to raise £8,600 for Action Deshen. That's over $11,000 in real money. Now one of the things I wondered, of course, was does Dan actually have legs? And he posted this picture. Now in this picture, it certainly does look like he has legs, but it could just be CGI. Now I'm not one to kick a legalist man who ran a marathon for a good cause while he's tired, but I am considering making a video exposing that Dan does not have legs. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in both the comments and a poll that I'm putting on this video. Anyway, next news. So it turns out that Orphan Red actually has really big, brains. Most of you probably thought I was going to say boobs, you dirty-minded people. And if you are one of those dirty-minded people, this picture is going to haunt you in your sleep tonight. I mean, say what you will about Brie Larson, but at least she doesn't give off a smile that makes it look like she's about to murder you. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Back to the script again. So, okay. Orphan Red has been accepted into Mensa. Wait, what the fuck? Orphan Red's been accepted into Mensa? This can't be real. Like, seriously, I'm not willing to watch a whole 1 hour to decide whether Orphan Red has been accepted into Mensa, but it can't be reality. I mean, I know that I could get accepted into Mensa if I wanted to get into Mensa, because I am such a high IQ skeptic, but Orphan Red? I haven't even seen how many tabs she has open. So there are two possibilities here. There's possibility A, that she's lying her ass off and just saying that she got into Mensa to make herself seem smart. And if this is the case, well then it's time to call Jiranism! And if it's not the case, then I think that this whole dumb white girl thing that she does is probably an act. I mean, even if she is lying, then it could still be an act then, but At the end of the day, I think there is something fake to do with Orphan Red. No, not her boobs, you dirty bastard. And I'm not discarding the possibility of her not actually being a flat earther. She could actually be really smart and just put on a dumb act to get people to make fun of her, and then people make fun of her, bringing her more viewers. I've met some white girls that weren't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, and they didn't try to put on some stereotypical dumb white girl act. But I suppose at the end of the day, high IQ or low IQ, flat earther or not, she looks happy. Maybe a little bit too happy, but I can't really fault someone for that. I mean, I suppose I could, but this is Flat Earth News, a news source, and I'm not supposed to criticize people or give my opinion, even if I do low-key criticize people in these videos. But hey, ignoring your own hypocrisy is just a part of journalism. So the next news story is about NASA taking a photo of a black hole, which is obviously fake because it's such low resolution. Because clearly, the CGI we have is absolutely terrible. You'd never be able to get a good looking black hole from that. If the black hole was real, why not just grab a P1000 and take a photo of it? It's very clear now that flat earthers will only accept stuff if you can do things in the way that they expect, regardless of what that would actually mean. So yeah, scientists pretty much just have to find a black hole that's really close, take a photo of it, high definition with their P1000, and all will be good. Should be easy. But also, there are some really good memes from this black hole, like when you zoom out on it, it becomes like a cat eye and all that kind of stuff. There's also the black hole chan. If you know about Earth chan and Mars chan, you'll know about black hole chan probably. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is Anthony Riley misquoting someone. Why am I not surprised? That's like the second best thing Anthony Riley's good at, right behind cherry picking. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did it in the debate on my channel that he pretty much had with Rumpus. Where he said stuff like this.
The scientific method requires that you prove the cause and the effect.
No, it doesn't.
See, even his own sources during the debate said that science doesn't prove anything. So Soothouse, who would you agree with?
I'm inclined to agree with the toy sheep.
Same here, I agree with the toy sheep, even if I don't agree with the way that he was debating. But what happened recently is Anthony Riley, also known as Sleeping Warrior, had a debate with Fight the Flat Earth, where he used George Musser's article as a source. So Fight the Flat Earth decided to contact George Musser and set up an interview with him. And Anthony Riley for a while was saying, Craig won't get this interview with George Musser because George Musser would agree with me, he knows the Earth is flat or something like that. He was basically saying that George Musser would be on his side. But lo and behold, this is what's going to happen.
So as you say, I'm a contributing editor for Scientific American magazine. I was a senior editor there for a number of years, actually for almost 15 years, on the topics of fundamental physics and space science. My background's actually in planetary science, although I really can't claim to be a planetary scientist anymore, it's looking through my history, but my thesis work was on the planet Venus.
So that's a clip from a video that was on Fight the Flat Earth's channel, and a couple of other channels have mirrored it. I'm not going to mirror it myself because I just generally don't mirror videos, but I will leave a link in the description to Fight the Flat Earth's video, where it gives a much better idea of what's going on. And I myself am really hyped to see what George Musser has to say about Anthony Riley. But as I said earlier, I'm not going to mirror the video, just because I generally don't mirror videos, and I don't want my channel to be populated with videos that I've mirrored. I like having original content. But if you want to mirror my videos, you're absolutely welcome to, especially if you do something like, I don't know, add a German dub over top of it. Kind of like this person who I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but if I translate it to English it becomes the Video Uncle, according to Google anyway. But anyway, this is a channel that I just randomly stumbled across while looking for things relating to me, because I like to see if anyone's making responses to me or anything like that. And what I found was that the Video Uncle, they're taking videos by various YouTubers and translating it to German. And I personally think that it's a good idea because I do not speak fluent German. All my videos are in English. So to take one of my videos, translate it to German, that means that a whole lot of new people can now watch my videos that would not have understood my message otherwise. So if you'd prefer to watch people's videos in German, go subscribe to the Video Uncle. Ist wunderbar. And that there was probably about a third of the German I know. The other 2/3 is Guten Tag and Mein Herz brennt. So yeah, about 2/3 of my German I know from Rammstein. And if you don't like my content, he actually translates other people's videos, like Professor Sticks and Fight the Flat Earths. But anyway, on to the last bit of news. And actually, I think that Flat Earth might be dying because there may only be 2 more episodes of Flat Earth news left. That's because I haven't really seen much happening this month, although there was the Flat Earth conference in New Zealand, but I don't know much about that, I didn't go. But what I do know about is Professor Dave Explains video about Flat Earthers actually got a community guideline strike from YouTube. Obviously people were quick to blame Globebusters, but I think that it might not have been Globebusters specifically, because it was a community guideline strike, not a copyright strike, 2 different things. Could it have been a coordinated effort by a whole lot of Flat Earthers to falsely flag the video? Yes, it could have. But I highly doubt that it was Globebusters because I don't think that they have that power. And if they do have that power, then hoo boy is that a problem. But fortunately, YouTube removed the guideline strike, the video is back up, and now people can go ahead and watch Professor Dave explain why Globebusters is wrong. But anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you like the video. Don't forget to vote in the poll up there. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of this video. If you're a Flat Earther, why not join my Discord and participate in the fortnightly debates? As always, a big shout out to my $20 or more patrons, Agnostic, Aussie and What Jesus. If you want to support me financially, you can do so on Patreon. The link will be in the description. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Between you and me, thank you for watching. Oh god, that goddamn smile!